YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Dyson. My top 10 best, most anticipated TV shows of 2024. We had a lot of good TV and TV series come out in 2023, but I feel like 2024 is definitely going to up the ante because of the WAG strike is over, the SAG strike is over, so everybody can get back to work and produce phenomenal and beautiful types of production when it comes to entertainment. So with that being said, number 10, as far as my top 10 most anticipated TV series of 2024 is You. Final season. I believe we're like in season 4, season 5. I believe it's season 5, but I'm telling myself, I'm like, okay, we're finally getting a wrap up to Joe, as some of the things I've seen last season, I'm like, that's not even, as a serial killer, that's not even possible. And now you get into the realm of, okay, yeah, this is getting outlandish because he would have been caught. But I still want to wrap up the story of what's going to be taking place as far as Joe, and does Joe get away, and if love is behind all of it. So I'm ready for it. Number 9, Power, Book 3, Raising Kanan, season, I believe, 4. Right now I'm still watching it, and it's very, very, very good. As far as what Kanan is going through, what his mom is going through with Rock, and then seeing what everyone is doing because Rock is out of the game, what Marvin does, you know what I'm saying, what the uncle does and all that. So I'm sitting there telling what Lou does. So I'm telling myself at some point it's going to come to a head. And then you got this crazy dude Ronnie on the loose that just knocked out Reek. So I'm telling myself, I'm like, I want to know what we have in store. And you know, we're going to leave off season 3 with a cliffhanger and then going into season 4 of what's going to be talked about. So I'm excited for it. Number 8, Masters of the Air, with Austin Butler as a World War II bomber. And you're going to have all these collective stories that, you know, because I felt like with World War II, you had the story of everyone else, but you never really had the story of the bombers. I mean, you had the pilots a little bit with Pearl Harbor, but you have finally a story with the bombers. And it includes Red Tails, includes Tuskegee Airmen, which was an essential part of World War II that they just omitted for so long until we got to see it in the 90s. You know, we had documentaries about it, but now it's come to the forefront, and now we're going to have a series with it, and I'm excited for it. Number 7, Echo. So Echo comes out, all 5 episodes comes out, I think, I want to say next week or next weekend. So that's going to be kicking off 2024 with that stylized street violence, or that stylized street Marvel Cinematic Universe that I cannot wait for, because it's going to be so grounded where we're going to be like, okay, yeah, that's going to kick off another show that's going to be in my peripheral for 2024. Number 6, Euphoria, season 3. With the death of Angus Cloud, that, to me, that show took a massive blow with that. But I want to see how they're going to come about handling that situation, and then pushing forward with Rue and what she does. Because, you know, I felt like Fez was a big part with dealing with Rue. So I hope that they had that story and somehow have that tied in there to keep it going and keep it moving forward with, even with Jacob Elordi really doing well with different roles, that I'm like, you know, what's his angle and what's his goal going to be until they switch up, or probably new characters or new, you know, I want to see what they're going to be doing for season 3. Number 5, The Boys, season 4. If it's season 4, season 5, but I really believe it's season 4, picking up right after the first season of Gen V, which was in my top 10 for 2023. It picks up right after Gen V. So now that you have Homelander glorifying this university with the wrong heroes, but, you know, I want to see that continue, as we got a glimpse of, you know, you got his fan base versus Starlight's fan base, and then every element going in between. So I'm telling myself, yeah, we're definitely in The Boys for sure. Love the universe. Number 4, Daredevil, Born Again. I really, really can't wait to watch this. And for what Marvel is saying, it's about 20 episodes. So that's enough for 2 seasons. So I think that you can roll out the first 5 episodes or 6 episodes, and then we go from there. And then kind of with their slate, how they're going to be rolling out things, or they're going to piece it one season, one part of it, and then later on in the year, they're going to have another part. So I want to see how they're going to be working it, but I'm going to be too excited to be watching this. Number 3, House of the Dragon Season 2. I sit there and tell myself, with Rhaenyra Targaryen and the war with the Greens, it's going to be nothing short of entertainment at its finest. Emmy's getting ready. You know they're coming. That they're about to do some sweep between now and next season. That this is something to behold, that, hey, we're getting what we need to get. And I'm excited for this war, the War of the Targaryens. I remember they mentioned it in Game of Thrones, and now I've heard people who read books were saying that this is the War of all wars, where it was very bloody, very dangerous, because they, just like they said in the trailer, there's nothing like a war with dragons. It is going to be gruesome, and I'm going to be here for it. Number 2, The Bear, Season 3. Jeremy Allen White as the Bear, essentially, so to speak, but it's just the element that they said they're getting back to, you know, what they did in the first season was be in the kitchen, where you're not going to be too much family focused based, but they're going to be running the restaurant and really getting back to being up in the kitchen, how it is in the kitchen, and chef. So I'm going to be here for it, because we know we're all going to be watching. And with that being said, my honorable mentions in no way, shape, or form, fashion. I hope that we have another Tulsa King Season 2 that comes out. As far as other types of shows, it's going to be few far in between, but I cannot wait. That was like my main one that I really wanted on this list, but I didn't know that they had an actual date for 2024. So I hope Sylvester Stallone gets in there as far as making sure that they come out for this year. So with that being said, my number 1 most anticipated TV series of 2024 is The Penguin. Cannot wait for Colin Farrell's iconic, and I'm going to say iconic because this is going to be something that is going to be momentous as he ascends the throne in Gotham City for build-up for the next Batman movie, and I believe 2025. And as the Penguin has that Robert De Niro mob style, like, what are you doing? But he is essentially smart, he's cunning, and he's vicious and cruel and ruthless. So I cannot wait to see what Matt Reeves is going to do with the Penguin. And you know it's going to be Emmy worthy, and I feel like we should throw an Oscar in there somewhere at some point, hopefully. So if you enjoyed my list of my most, I want to say my most because it's going to be different, it varies, most anticipated TV shows or TV series of 2024, subscribe to my channel. Post a comment below. Give me your list of what shows that you think is going to be really, really good this upcoming year. And subscribe to my channel. It's your boy, D. Dyson. Peace.